All right, so we have a cold front coming in. You can actually see the gust front right here along the cold front. There's actually a line of showers and thunderstorms, basically a quote-unquote squall line, but doesn't really have very strong winds with it. You can see here we're having southwest winds, basically south to southwest winds, or winds are coming out of the southwest here, or like south-southwest, and over there the winds are coming more out of the west-southwest. So you're having a wind direction change from this way to this way. So you're having a pretty substantial change in wind direction. And this is not just like, okay, it's going to come through and the winds will go back to the same direction. No, this is a cold front coming in. This is in fact the cold front right over there. It's right over the lake. What you're looking at here is the leading edge of the cold front that is currently coming into Oswego. It's pretty warm outside right now, but there will be lake effect, rain on the backside of this system. Right now, the North Atlantic Oscillation is forecast to go down to -2. So a very negative NAO. This is allowing an upper level low, instead of just scooting out of here, to basically linger over the Northeast for several days and also pick up Tropical Storm Philippe and slingshot it into Canada, into Quebec and parts of Ontario. And the remnants of this storm of Philippe will actually bring several feet of snow to parts of Ontario. I looked at the models and they're forecasting a major storm there. As the upper level low is going to wrap all this cold air into Philippe's remnants, you're going to have a major snowstorm, potentially a blizzard, for southern Ontario, central Ontario now, southern Ontario, but now the model shifted a bit north as of last night. But you can see right here the leading edge. There's some pretty heavy rain over there. We just had some rain move through about a minute ago. But the precip that's aloft is actually moving southwest to northeast, or south-southwest to north-northeast. So you can see the leading edge of the cold front right here, and of the squall line, basically. The winds already shifted, actually. Yep, the winds have just started shifting around. The winds earlier were pretty much south all day. They were coming out of like this direction, and now they're... Yeah. Yep, and it's starting to rain again, so we're kind of like right on the edge of it. You could actually see the opposite side, like where it's raining over there. That's, again, the cold front coming in. And now you could see west winds here. What were southwest winds have now shifted to the west-southwest. And it looks pretty dark up there. I'm going to actually zoom in. Yeah, pretty dark over there. Not so dark over there, but yep, it's starting to rain, so... So, Philippe's remnants are forecast to go into Ontario and Quebec and bring several feet of snow to south-central Ontario. That's what the GFS is forecasting, and I do believe that is very likely, especially with the very deep cold air that's going to be entrenched into that very powerful system. When I'm saying the powerful system, I mean once it's fully undergone extratropical transition. Tropical Storm Philippe was supposed to go out to sea. However, the very negative North Atlantic Oscillation is forcing Philippe to go due north and then actually go northwest or north-northwest into Maine and then go west as it wraps around the upper level low that is going down because, again, negative North Atlantic Oscillation. Water temperatures in this Labrador Sea are very warm. This will allow for most of the fall and into the winter, the NAO to remain negative. This will likely mean that we will have a very stormy winter for the mid-Atlantic and Northeast. And for the fall, like for October, November, that will mean a lot of rain events for the East Coast, especially in the Northeast, and snow events once you get in the middle end of November inland. However, things will get very interesting once we get into December and January. that's when we could get some major, major snowstorms. I'm talking about blockbuster storms because of the NAO being negative. Plus, you're having moisture because of an El Nino, so you're going to have an active subtropical jet. Combine that with a negative NAO, positive PNA, and a possibly negative or neutral Arctic oscillation, that could mean some major snows. Yes, major snows for the Northeast. Possible ice storms and snowstorms for the South. Unfortunately, Johnny, while it is going to be an El Nino, you're in central southern Louisiana. Ice storms and snowstorms will be more likely to occur in north central Louisiana, like towards Alexandria. But you might see a snowstorm. I mean, it's possible you could get a freak event, but it's more likely than not. Unfortunately, this is a strong El Nino. This is more stronger than a typical El Nino. Still not as strong as 2015, but yes, you will be seeing a lot of rain this winter, Johnny. It's going to be a very wet winter for you. Very wet and stormy. So there might be some severe weather in the south, especially southern Florida, central Florida, northern Florida, far southern Georgia could get severe weather. Northern Georgia and like southern Tennessee will have more of an ice threat. There's going to be a lot of freezing rain events in the south this winter. All right, anyway, I got to go. It's starting to rain pretty hard. It's not like a showery rain. It's like it's like a mist. Yeah, my phone's getting wet, so I got to go. Thank you, guys. Bye.